Y'all, what in the world? Today is the first time I've ever went to a naturopathic doctor, and what I seen was shocking. Now, first, before I even get into this, understand something. I don't want you to be in a state of judgment when you listening to what I'm saying. Don't judge what I'm saying. Just observe. Just listen, right? Because when we judge, you start thinking on it, you start making judgments about it, you're going to cut yourself off from the deeper knowledge. So just listen to what I'm saying. And then also, I want you to understand that there's a difference between a naturopathic doctor, which what I seen today, and a practitioner, which I've been seeing my entire life, right? So, I mean, up until recently anyway. But so, most of us have gone to these practitioners in these institutions, and these doctors are practicing. Thus the word practitioner. They're practicing medicine, right? The naturopath is an actual like holistic doctor dealing with treating the body naturally, right? So let me ask you something. And I've asked people 80 years plus that when they go to these practitioners, when they get their blood test done, have they ever seen the blood test? Have they ever seen their blood under a microscope? No, for sure is yours. They said no. But guess what happened to me today? She pricks my finger, squeezes the blood out on the slide. We put it under a microscope and we look. And I was like, whoa, what in the world? You just see things swimming in the blood. And I was like, hey, what's that? She's like, it's bacteria. I'm like, okay, cool. Then we're scrolling, going, and I'm like, whoa, what is that? She's like, okay, these are your blood cells. She's like, your red blood cells. She said, now they're supposed to be single. And so she said, they're looking healthy. And you just see them floating on, like, whoa. And then it was two of them that they were stuck together. But the healthy one wiggled his way. And I said, what's up with that one? And she said, that one's a damaged cell. And so we keep going through. She's like, yeah, there's damaged cells. There's damaged cells. You see them. Then you see in healthy ones. And so most of mine were healthy. But anyway, so we're going through it, right? And we're looking. And I'm like, whoa, what in the world is that? She's like, that's a free radical, toxins. And she's like, these are toxins. These are toxins. And then she begins to tell me about there was like this like little thing. And I said, hey, what is that? I said, is that some type of like parasite? And she just looked at me. She said, and I'm like, man, come on. I'm like, all these cleanses I've been doing, you know what I'm saying? All this healthy food and stuff, trying to get rid of these things. Guys, this is a real deal. This is no joke. Like, you can watch documentaries on these parasites, and it doesn't matter how much money you got, it doesn't matter who you are. They're around you. These things have been here for millions of years. They were here before us, and they'll be here after we're all gone, if that ever to be happen, right? But anyway, though, so what I'm getting at is that like, wow, like she gave me, she told me that like by looking at my blood, she told me, she said, you see these marks here, and I was like, yeah. She said that your liver is dirty, and intuitively, I've already known. Like when I told you I did the liver cleanse, that was just with the pills, and I told her that, and she said, no, you need a deeper cleanse. And intuitively, my body was already telling me like, hey, you need to do a liver cleanse. Like in my 20s, I drank a lot of alcohol, y'all. Like I had a problem at one point, right? You see what I'm saying? So I mean, needless to say, I'm not fooling with any of that now. But just saying though that like, nah, man, like this stuff just doesn't go away. Like you have to clean your body out, y'all. Please listen to me, please. I know a lot of people around me, I'm going to tell them this and it's going to go one ear out the other. You see what I'm saying? They ain't even comprehending this stuff. But if you're still conscious enough to comprehend what I'm saying, please listen to me. Find a naturopathic doctor around you. Where I went, it wasn't really that expensive, man. And I didn't care. I just wanted to see it. And now I'm gonna put my own blood under my microscope and I'm gonna look myself. Now that I got someone who actually knows what they're looking at and they showed me, now it's on. So I'm gonna be doing my own stuff, here soon. But yeah, y'all. I mean, it was truly amazing. What I seen blew my mind, y'all. I mean, it totally blew me away. I was told, oh my goodness. But she gave me some direction, where to go. She gave me a inexpensive liver gallbladder flush, and if y'all want that, you know what I'm saying, I'll make that available to you. I will, straight up. I'll show you. I'll share it with you, man. Ain't nobody trying to gate guard over here. I'm about, opening the minds and, freeing the people, man. Like, yo, we trying to be parasite free. We trying to get rid of them. You at least got to have them under control. I ain't even been consuming sugar like that, y'all. I mean, I'm not going to say that I hadn't, but, but not in like what I thought was crazy amounts. Seen candida in there, which they're natural to the body. I said, "Is it? Do you consider this an overgrowth?" She stopped. She looks. And she goes, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Okay, so all right." So it's not a game, y'all. I'm telling you, you drinking these sodas, you just eating the sugar, this candy, any of that stuff, you got overgrowth. I'm telling you, because I hadn't even been doing any of that. You see, you know what I'm saying? And I got overgrowth. So that's what I'm telling you. Like, man, nah, we gotta learn to start putting our bodies in checks and getting them cleaned out correctly. And so, I mean, we're on this journey together. I'm not sitting up here telling you, oh, I'm some master and I got it mastered out. No, I'm giving you what I'm learning in real time, man. Yo, because I love y'all. I'm doing that out of the goodness of my heart, man. Spirit light body, y'all. Till I come forward. Take this message serious. Natural path. I'm learning, yo. I'm learning. Wholeness.